Everybody, I am going to demonstrate how to add PDFs into a folder. So first what I want to do is I'm going to scroll down over on this side just to show you once again there are folders for things that, just as a way to stay organized. I can click here, create a folder, and it will bring me down to the bottom of my page and I can give it a name. I'm going to call this Online Learning. Okay, so I have nothing in my online learning folder. If I click on my mutual mentoring, you can see I have a few articles there, but nothing in online learning. So I have actually been searching around for articles as I was preparing for the assignment that's due on Tuesday evening with a research topic. Anyway, I did some searches and found some articles, and they are all here on my desktop. So these are all articles that I've recently found, and I haven't yet put them in my Mendeley. So I'm going to drag and drop them. You can see now there's a green plus sign showing that it's going to be added. So that's my first article. I can add my second article. Third article, I can add more, than one at one time. I could grab everything in a folder. I'm just doing them one at a time because I'm just sort of showing it to you that way. Anyway, it's asking me here, they found one other PDF. I'm going to say no. I don't know. Sometimes it's possible. What I think is happening is that it's possible that an article that I just added into this new folder, I might already have it in one of my other folders, but that's okay. So if I click on this first one here by Dumford, you can see that now over here on the right is all of that metadata, the information that describes this article. And so far it looks pretty good. All of these major fields are all completed. If I click on this one here, again, it looks great. It looks like all of these fields were filled out. Sometimes you'll see that some of these fields, like the page numbers, might be missing or something like that. But so far, these all look very complete. Here's one that's weird. Oh my gosh, I don't think this is the right article at all. Variability in the Gulf of... So something bizarre just happened, and that happens sometimes, and I'll clarify that in a second once I double click on the PDF. And now I'm going to click on this last one here, and it looks okay. This over here in the bottom right, you can collapse that window if you want to. Let's see what's going on with this bizarre one here by Karen's. I'm going to double click on it. By double clicking on it right here, it's going to bring up the PDF. Okay, so you can clearly see that when I dragged and dropped this particular article, and on my desktop, it's this one right here, promoting distance, When I dragged and dropped it, it thinks it's a totally different article. The metadata is from something else. I don't know why, but weird things do happen. So I'm kind of glad something weird happened so that I can show you how to quickly fix it. So I'm going to select the title here, and this is important. That's the copy, or I can do Control-C on my computer. And now I'm going to paste it into this area here because this is what it thought the title was. This is particularly weird. This is not a typical weird thing that happens when adding PDFs, but it does. I have seen this happen before where like everything is completely different than what it's supposed to be. So the abstract obviously has to be replaced. And just looking at this particular article, I'm trying to figure out what journal it's from. I guess it's from the International Review of Research. If I scroll down, sometimes you can even see more information. Volume 15, number 6. So I'm just trying to get little pieces of the metadata so that I can fix things a little bit better. Let's see, the page numbers are I guess this is page 2, 189. So I'm going to say 188 to... And I'll show you other ways that you can always grab and find the metadata in a way that's fast, to 210. So that was a really weird one, that's for sure. The year that this article was published is, what is it? I don't know that I can tell from here. I might have to look this one up in the library's databases to try to figure it out because I don't know. So I'm going to leave this as empty. I'm going to leave the authors right now as empty because I don't know where the authors are listed either. I see their pictures. Oh, they're right here. I see. Okay, so let's put in the name of the journal, the International Review of Research in Open and Distance Learning. I suppose I could have copied and pasted it, but I didn't. Now, if I copy and paste these names, I wonder, yeah, it's not letting me do that. Oh, wait, maybe it will. It's grabbing some other stuff. I'm going to do this manually, even though that's a little annoying. So you have to do the author's last name and then their initials. So that's the first one. Andres, and then it's Carmen, and then the next one is, and so I'm just grabbing that information. I guess I should put his first name from here, okay? Right here is the author information. Okay, so I've just fixed this one because it was dreadfully incorrect. The PDF is the right one, but all the metadata was, I have no idea where or why that happened. But in any case, now that I fixed it, I want to click sync. So up here, do you guys see how there's this sync button? It's sort of gray. If I click on it, you'll see that now down here, it's showing you that it's working on saving everything or syncing whatever I've just added to my Mendeley. And another thing to keep in mind is that Mendeley does not have an automatic save or an automatic sync. So you do need to make sure that you're clicking on that from time to time. And once everything has been, once you've finished and you've clicked sync, at that point, you can then remove the PDFs from your computer because all of this is getting saved in the cloud. So once this is finished, I can now get rid of all of these articles. I can put them all in the trash and I'll be able to access them anytime I open up Mendeley because I have clicked sync. And also, of course, any of these fields, whatever edits I may have made, will also save as well. So that's how you drag and drop PDFs into your library. And it is important to review whatever you're adding. I probably would have caught this if I hadn't taken a minute to look at it as I was dragging and dropping them because it had really nothing to do with my topic. It was from 1980 and allegedly it was about ocean research. So anyway, weird things do happen sometimes when you are adding PDFs into Snagit. So with anything, you just always want to make sure you do a quick review.